Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Hazard.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, shooting chance!
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Xabi Alonso
Promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Short changes him with that pass.
Great chance!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's being shifted off it. Gerrard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good vision.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He's in a great...
He's shooting!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in.
Raul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Baresi is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Kukçu.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Hazard.
Oh, that's superb.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Ball's gone out of play. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Shifted it to the flank.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Van Basten opts to play it back. Probing pass, and it's made its way to him. He might be in here. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Bonucci has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Decent hit from there.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Howson pokes it out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the Pele! It's in! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Van Basten. No foul, says the referee. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bullet! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kajolu. And it's Azar. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Xavi Alonso. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Van der Sar clears it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's forced to go back. Gently done. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Azar.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso gets across to intercept that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Kukçu. Now, can the... Tries a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chips it through. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's can he finish? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Kadiolu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's lost his man here. And the ball's come loose here. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's Pele! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Carvajal. Baresi. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten looking for the run. He is just got it! And that is wildly off target.
Bragantino really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Howson. Raul.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Oh, lovely Phidias. Shoots! And he's following up. It's in. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Raul. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substituição em campo.
So their
Camisa
fourth corner of the
15,
game.
Camisa 7, camisa 11, camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22, camisa 19.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end.
Oh, what a climb! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kadiolu. Now Howson. And it's Rice. Rice. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Van Basten quietly revving up. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is a crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good ball. Has a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. There's the shot! In for the pieces! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lampard might just make this. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Kadiolu makes the interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substituição.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Opts for safety. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Kakatani. Takes the shot! Thuram with the clearance. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Kajolu. And it's Rice. And here's Messi. Now it's Rice. He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's a lucky 7th corner. That's a decent clearance. It's a throw-in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Caught offside that time.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he was alert to it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Lampard, and he's picked out the run. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an imaginative pass. Plays it across. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard with the foul. Xavi Alonso. It's run loose here. Oh, what a mistake! In by Wright. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bonucci cuts it out. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. Brzezinski. And it's Kakitanu. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned